Dear friends, let me tell you a true Hollywood story. Anne Gillian is a famous Hollywood actress who starred in many Broadway shows and television shows. In March 1985, Anne had some health issue and was diagnosed with a cancer. She was obviously shocked and frightened. The next week, before going to the doctor, she stopped by her church. Over its door is an inscription that Anne had seen many times, but never took the time to read it. Now she did, and the inscription said, "The same everlasting Father who cares for you today will take care of you tomorrow and every day. Either He will shield you from suffering, or He will give you unfailing strength to bear it. Be at peace, then, and put aside all anxious thoughts and imaginations." Dear friends, those words seemed addressed right to her. She then went inside the church, knelt before the Blessed Sacrament, and prayed for the grace to take to heart the words that she had just read. As she prayed, a deeper inner peace and calm came over her. 2 weeks later, Anne Gillian underwent a very successful surgery. The radiant trust in God and the peace of mind that she manifested before and after the surgery was widely reported nationwide. And she became an instant inspiration to thousands of cancer patients around the world. The story of Anne Gillian is a beautiful illustration of a person who took to heart the words of Jesus in today's gospel. When Jesus was going to Jairus' house upon his request to heal his little daughter, someone came from Jairus' house and informed, "Your daughter is dead. Why trouble the teacher any longer?" Jesus ignored that message and told Jairus, "Do not be afraid, just believe." In a way, it is the same message of faith that Jesus spoke to Anne Gillian through the words that she saw in that inscription on the church door. Certainly, each one of us has our own worries, concerns, anxieties, and hardships that we carry in our life. Perhaps, like Anne, we may be suffering from a health problem that is threatening the peace of our mind. Perhaps, like Jairus, we may have someone in our family who is suffering a serious illness. Like the little girl, we may be uncertain of our future. Yet, like Jairus, the synagogue official, do we reach out to God? Do we reach out to the Lord for help? Or we try to mend our lives by external solutions? Maybe we move into a new neighborhood, we get a new job, or even try to get a new therapist, when what we really need is the healing on the inside. But the good news is that Jesus can help us to overcome such hopeless or desperate situations. He has assured us His protection and strength to face those kind of situations. Jesus alone can give us the deeper healing because He heals us from the inside out. God may not remove all our crosses. He may not erase all the doubts and fears we have, but He will certainly give us the courage to walk in the path of the Lord. Today's gospel teaches us that life is more precious than anything else. We may not understand why that little 12-year-old girl suddenly dies. That is God to decide. Apart from miracles, God does not make exception the laws of physics. Those laws are put in place so that we may discern the order of the universe. And so we must have faith like Jairus to see beyond our problems, beyond our little world, to acknowledge the Lord of the universe, to acknowledge the Lord of our lives. Therefore, we should do our part. That is, we must do everything possible to improve the quality of life for everyone, including the unborn babies. We must also trust in the Lord of life, because He is the creator of life and He has the full authority of our life. And let us today remember the words of Jesus that He said to Jairus, "Do not be afraid, just have faith." I like to close with a famous quote attributed to Saint Ignatius of Loyola. Ignatius of Loyola faced many challenges and many tragic situations in his life as a soldier. He even lost one of his legs while serving in the army. But in spite of all that, he says this: we must work as if everything depends on us, but we must pray as if everything depends on God. Let me repeat that. We must work as if everything depends on us, but we must pray as if everything depends on God.